Hey, what's up, you guys? Chelsea Briggs here, coming to you from South by Southwest 2013, joined by Noelle and Fitz of Fitz and the Tantrums.
Hi.
What up?
We don't gotta work it out, 'cause no one's gonna tell you where to find me.
We actually got a record deal at South by Southwest, which is, living the dream for artists that come out here.
Where were you guys at when you got your record deal? Like what? Because I feel like you probably
Pretty
know
much
that
we
moment.
sealed the deal at Mellow Johnny's. We did our
Yes.
last show of South by. We didn't know what was happening. We were all broke and freaking out. And that last show kind of was the thing that sealed the deal for us.
Are there any ones you're specifically excited to check out while you're here at all?
I know LL Cool J is actually playing a event on Thursday. I want to go check out for sure. And, Stones Throw Records.
You
is
wanna
throwing
see
an
him lick
event,
his lips?
Doing that whole thing. Yeah, I got to see that. Every girl wants to
You
see
gotta
that.
Instagram that, licking his lips. Right?
Every girl wants to see that part. Yeah, for sure.
Well, I'm really stoked for you guys. More Than Just a Dream coming out May 7th.
That's right.
Let's talk about it. What are you guys specifically most excited with this album? What are you most excited for your fans to see?
We really wanted to create our own sound even from the first record, and this record I think is really representative of our live show and
That's right.
the energy that we put forth, and making people sing along with us and clap their hands and dance and have a good time and lose themselves for a minute.
And the title is actually off of more Out of My League,
Right.
the lyric.
Yeah.
Why that one? Why that specific thing?
For us, it is just a really apropos meaning for us. We sort of, clawed our way to get to where we are now. Nobody was paying any attention to us at first, and we sort of planted our stake in the ground and made people pay attention
Yeah.
and toured our asses off and just
Worked
broke
hard.
our backs trying to make it.
Any opportunity that we were given, we went for it.
We
and
said yes to
took
everything.
advantage of it. And, that's the advice that I give, younger bands that are like, well, how did you guys do it? It's like we never said no to anything that we thought was going to help, a situation, and people
Blood,
went out of
sweat,
their
and
way.
tears.
So none of us thought we were going to be here where we are now.
You actually recorded your last album in your living room, Fitz, right?
Yeah, the first one we did entirely in my living room, and we actually did a lot of the pre-production for this record. We could sit there, Noelle and I, working on a lyric or a melody, and then go sit outside, and she loves cats, and I got 3 cats, so I'm a crazy
like
cat.
one cat
I'm a
specifically, let's be
crazy
clear.
cat lady, so
That's right.
One of his cats in particular is very important to me, and his name is Little. Shouts out to Little. He's going to watch this one day.
And going into that writing process, what are your roles in that? How does that? Is sometimes a lyric comes first, or a melody, or how do you?
all
it's kind of different
yeah.
in each song.
Yeah.
Out of My League, Noelle wrote and brought to the table, and she's like, what do you think about this? I was like, this is awesome. Let's try this underneath the chorus. Let's try and do this. And we shaped that song. That's one of my favorites on the record.
Yeah, and we got to the point, because we didn't really take any time off in between, doing the new record and touring. We took maybe a week or so off, and then we go into the studio and we're like, okay, what else do we write about today? It just became this scenario-driven project. So every single song actually has its own story to tell, which is really cool.
You also write about what you know.
Yeah.
And for us, we spent a lot of our time the last few years on the road, and it's a trippy lifestyle.
I like
It's
that.
very sort of, you're a vagabond nomad, sort of disconnected, and that song is really about that sort of juxtaposition where you feel like you're almost a nomadic ghost walking
Yeah.
through life, and it's a really emotional song that I actually have a hard time listening to because
Really?
it's about that sort of displacement of you're in this hotel room in a city, you don't know what city you're in, you're away from your friends and family. There's a lot of hills and valleys on this record, but they all make you want to dance.
That's the important thing. They
That's
all
right.
make you want to dance.
Our shows were able to really get out anything,
We work
have
it
that
out on
full
stage.
hour.
It's therapy.
Well, it is.
That's what happens.
And you guys are doing. I just read today. You're doing some shows with Bruno Mars.
We are.
How exciting is that for you guys?
Well, he's such a, can I say badass on this show? He's such a badass, and his whole band are phenomenal that for us to be out on the road with him, getting to play Barclays Center and stuff,
It's going to be really fun playing.
it's not going to be bad.
It's funny though, because we have a lot of mutual friends throughout our career. So it's gonna be fun talking to him about that, hopefully.
I met one or
we've
two of the
met,
guys in the band that are total
great.
sweethearts.
Yeah. Yeah.
And we're like, we love your music, and we're like, we're coming out on the road with you. They're like, that you are? And we're like, yeah. He's like,
we're
great.
gonna hang out all the time, bonding time.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I love the story of when you guys opened for Maroon 5 and how he heard about you was through his tattoo artist. Is that true?
It is
Tell
true.
me about that a little bit.
He was in New York. He goes to the same guy every time for all of his tattoos. That guy had just been turned on to our music. He's like, Adam, you got to check this out. He played it for him. A week and a half later, Adam comes to this little show we did at Bordeaux in LA. And
Did
like
you know? Did you see him in the audience and you're like, that's
yes,
Adam Levine?
and I was like, oh my God, we better deliver, because he had tweeted us, and I was tweeting back and forth with him a little bit. A week and a half later, we were opening up for them, and they were total sweethearts.
Great.
And that was a huge change for us from being like a local band to doing a national moment for us,
So
like
cool.
where we were able to plant seeds for us in Texas, all the way to like New Hampshire, you know?
Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Good luck surviving South by Southwest.
To you too.
Thank you. And you guys, for more on Fitz in the Tantrums, be sure to head to Hollywire.com and Hollywire TV.
Bye.